This supposed to be a world champion boxer and get scary, and her scary hung up as soon as she heard my voice. Now I'm telling everything. Oh, and baby girl, you're not the only one.
Papoose got a type, and his type is women that can fight.
Some people say I'm a jab to the mouth, then the shot to the liver.
Ooh.
Her man wanna take me to dinner. I call him, what's the name? I don't even remember.
Who?
Sometimes you get your blessings in a different way.
Yes.
People, I think a lot of people today, they want instant gratification. Nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to put in the time.
Remy accused her husband, Papoose, of cheating on her with boxing star Charissa Shields, which was stunning. She supported her assertions on Instagram with scathing remarks and screenshots. But that wasn't all. According to Remy, Papoose had dated other women as well, and she had evidence to prove it. Charissa Shields, however, took exception at being referred to as one of Papoose's side chicks. She responded by changing the subject and sending Remy to the boxing ring to resolve the issue. Who is being honest, and where will this tumultuous love triangle end up? The whole thing started when Remy made everything public on December 11. She said that Papoose had been having an affair with Charissa Shields, a 29-year-old boxer. The most startling aspect, Remy said that while at Clarissa's place, Papoose dozed off while talking on the phone. Papoose fell asleep in my house while he was on the phone with Charissa. She posted on Instagram, "He's meant to be a boxing world champion, but he won't leave. What a farce." Charissa hung up as soon as she heard my voice, she added, "I'm done being silent now. You are not alone, baby girl." Remy shared screenshots of what seemed to be direct messages between Papoose and Charissa to back up her allegations. One of the messages said, "Accuse yourself. It's not too much to ask that you notify me if you fell asleep in the Sprinter or if you arrived home safely." However, it wasn't all. This woman, Charissa Shields, and her sorry PR team have been spreading lies about me to make me look bad and him look like a saint. Remy wrote in an Instagram story, "If you're married, at least be civil enough to spend time with me in person or have a phone conversation with me." I pleaded with Papoose to stop this narrative, but he insisted that the best course of action was to remain silent. She continued, "I'm finished. Because you're ugly." He said he would never touch you, but guess what? Now I've seen it all. After her initial post, Remy wasn't finished yet. She went all out this time, revealing Clarissa's panic over the circumstance. "I'm sorry, Miss Shields, but you're really stupid. I took a screenshot of it before he took your suggestion," Remy wrote. "You are such a tough boo, and the world will see it." Fans, however, were left perplexed as they attempted to determine which smear campaign she was referring to in spite of her assertions. After that, Remy said, "You two chat, right? I have all of your messages and photos from the time I was away, even those from the other girls. In the meantime, he was trying to destroy me behind my back while holding me down and seeming concerned. Not to mention that he is the same individual that attempted to have me arrested. Me, a lady who hasn't cheated on him in 17 years. And now he's using one of his side ladies to attempt to ruin me. That same woman might have exposed you both by using my position. I know you hate the internet games, but you need to do something today about this girl," was the text of Clarissa's message to Papoose in one of the screenshots Remy posted. "If my PR team sees this, they will go crazy. I can't expose her up here. Just think of the headlines. And since he has already promised to do that as well, if anything sexual about me leaked, it was him." Remy brought up the fact that Charissa had a movie about her life called The Fire Inside that was scheduled for release on December 25th, which only served to further complicate matters. Charissa is at a pivotal point in her career, and she obviously didn't want this controversy to overshadow her huge on-screen debut. However, Papoose did not want his name associated with mud. In response, he flipped the narrative with his own Instagram story, saying, "It's sad to say, but Remy Ma is a narcissist. Now that I've moved on, she's attempting to play the victim after cheating on me multiple times. Despite my repeated requests for a divorce, she prefers to use social media to influence public opinion rather than act like a responsible adult. This time, I've kept quiet for my 6-year-old daughter. However, I can no longer. I will never get someone arrested again, he added. Her tactic is to fabricate the history and lie to the cops. It is pathetic that she is making up text messages that she claims are older than 10 years in order to fabricate a story. She is defending her own infidelity by doing all of this. Papoose claimed that Remy had cheated on him and even had his own receipts. One piece of evidence that is especially damning, an image from last Christmas showing Remy embracing another rapper. I was at home with my daughter and Remy was here, the post said. She's upset because I've moved on. As usual, she is being egotistical and spreading lies. She refuses because she knows I won't lie to her any longer, even though I told her we could get a divorce like grown-ups. Papoose continued after that. This chump she was with was curled up in the fetal position the last time I saw him, he continued. It was seen by all. Remy brought him home after I knocked him out and held him there for 4 days. I stayed at home with my daughter in the interim. Even now, she dares to message me and begs me to fabricate the fight. To be clear though, he didn't return a single blow. Remy was obviously prepared to rewrite the story. She wrote, SM for narcissist, in reference to Papoose's behavior. Last year, there were rumors that Papoose had resorted to confrontation with Easy the Block Captain, who had become too close to Remy. I didn't knock him out because he slept with my wife. Papoose clarified. He shook my hand, slept with her, and then slept with his ex-wife, so I knocked him out. On June 17, 2023, the drama intensified during the Grudge Card, a Chrome 23 battle rap event. I saw Papoose, a caller on the Star Report said, describing the encounter. After making this hostile gesture, Papoose swung. Before I knew it, Easy was down on the ground. People were running. There was mayhem, and then Remy appeared. You could hear them fighting as her security guards followed and closed the door. Remy denied the altercation ever took place despite the noise. According to her post on X, previously Twitter, the whole thing is bullshit. I apologize to everyone disappointed tonight because we couldn't get 3 full rounds, she said in an attempt to make amends with the spectators for the event's disruption. But there's no place like Chrome, so quit lying with Pap and Easy. We'll meet up in August. However, Papoose exacerbated the situation by posting a picture that stoked the controversy again. The charges were not taken lightly by Remy. She retaliated, saying that Papoose had groped her. Papoose, you forgot about the pool renovations you stopped because you attacked me in the garage, she said in her Instagram story. That day, workers stopped you by calling the cops. I'm not going to modify this. The video and audio are accurate. Fans were in disbelief. There had never been any prior reports of Papoose touching Remy, but they are currently awaiting verification. Remy, meanwhile, posted a video demonstrating her presence at Christmas with Papoose, denying missing it. After everything, he calls me asking, "Can you take it down?" Papoose, no. Since you lied about last Christmas, I won't take it down. Quit acting like everything is fine in the background. Remy went on, you're merely attempting to coerce me into giving you money so you can support your gambling addiction. For years, I have been pleading with you to resolve this amicably, but you won't do so unless there is a public uproar. You're acting like the victim now. I'm finished. You called me a snitch and made fun of me for not calling my brothers or Joe for assistance, she also disclosed. Why would I include those who were also concerned about you? You attempted to portray me as a gangster girl by using my background against me. It's you, not me, who is manipulating this. Charissa Shields, however, entered the debate with her own observations. Consider a woman who has 2 boyfriends who is upset about a man who has a girlfriend, she remarked in an Instagram story. What a moron you are, Remy Ma. Before Charissa increased her comments, many assumed she was kidding. Remy, why are you tagging me? You're a 45-year-old clown. I'm 29, and even though I'm not your adversary, you must stop. You're making fake texts, which is crazy. Charissa clapped back when accused of fabricating texts. Bullying me is not acceptable. You're making a fool of yourself, and you're angry and furious. Simply put, stop it. The conflict reached a breaking point when Charissa, in jest, suggested a boxing match with Remy. Claire Shields versus Remy Ma. February 2, she wrote, "Come get your bleep whooped." In an interview with Jamel Hill, Charissa explained that she was dead serious, despite fans' belief that it was merely for laughs.
Given the recent events, I am wondering, what would it take, how much money would it take for you to jump in the ring with Remy Ma? Just want to know. She linked your number. What? Your actual telephone number? Oh my God.
So at this point, you give me $1. It don't have nothing to do with whatever else. It's just that part alone. That part there is where it's like, I'm a businesswoman. Don't leak my number.
Right.
Why would you do that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you should have came to me like Shirley.
Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. And you too young to know about Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley.
I guess I got an old soul.
You do? Oh my gosh, you're too young to know about Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley.
Real. But it's more important. But she not no boxer, you know what I'm saying? And, she ain't no boxer, so I don't want to have to.
Remy is now clearing the air on the allegations that she had 2 lovers and responding to all the other charges. She hasn't yet answered Clarissa Shields' challenge to a fight, though. "Hello, Miss Shields," Remy posted on Instagram. "I have always been a lady with only one partner, so let me be clear about that. An MS who believes he is the prize, a taker, not a giver, would never purchase you anything. Remind yourself that I have the bag, so stop tampering with me. I am a lovely woman with only one husband. Your lover may be upset, but I'm not the enemy you want me to be," she said. "I'm genuinely pretty pleased right now. Oh, and even though you claim to feel foolish, let's face it, you also appear foolish. We can safely assume that this drama will not be resolved anytime soon. Although Papoose and Charissa have not explicitly denied the affair, they have been heating things up by trying to use Remy's purported betrayal as a diversion from their own dubious actions. The outcome of this tumultuous love triangle is one that fans are excited to watch. Who, in your opinion, is actually at fault in this case? Was it Papoose who made the first appearance, or is the story incomplete? Please leave a comment below with your opinions, and remember to watch more of our channel's videos.